Hello everyone, welcome you all in class 10th social science classes. We are discussing economic chapter number 1 development, and this is the video 2 part 2 of this chapter. So let's start the topic. In the previous video, we discussed that money or income is one of the main development goal of most of the people in the country or in the world, because money can get a person material things needed to live well. But we know this thing, then except money, some things like good health, security, equal treatment, freedom, peace, respect for others, these things which called as non-material things are also essential to lead a good life. So in this way we can say that money is important and it is a development goal of most of the people, but other non-material things which are also essential for survival a good life. So in this way we can say that for development people look for a mixing of goals. It means on one side they look for the income, but on other side they also look for good health, equal treatment, right, respect and security. So in this way we can say the third concept is people look for a mixing of a goal. Once again I am revising the first concept, different people have different development goal. Second concept, different people have different development goal, but sometimes they can be conflicting or it may be destruction for the others. And the third concept, for development people look for a mixing of goals. If we compare the different countries, means here we just talk about the individual development, but when we talk about the countries or a nation's development, as you know, different people live in a different countries and their notion of development are different. Then how the country cope up with these different notions of development? Obviously the country will go with a common interest, with a common development goal. So how can we compare these different countries and their economic development? So the World Bank adopt a method to differentiate the countries on the economic basis, or it assess the economic development of different countries on behalf of income. So in this way we can say that income is a traditional approach to assess the development of different countries or to compare the different countries. So World Bank use per capita income as a criteria for classifying the countries, different countries and their comparisons. Per capita income is also known as average income of a person. How can we calculate it? Total income of a nation divided by total population. Suppose total income is 100 and total population is 10. So the per person per capita income is 10 rupees per annum. So in this way we can calculate the average income or per capita income with the help of this formula. Now I'll discuss how the World Bank on the behalf of this average income assess different countries. Countries which having the US dollar 955 or less than, they called as low income countries. It means those countries which have the per capita income less than US dollar 955 or 955, they called as low income countries. Example like Bangladesh, Ethiopia and Somalia. Then the countries with more than 12,056 US dollar per capita income are called developed or rich country, also known as high income countries. These countries, example of these countries are USA, Great Britain, France and Japan. But when we talk about India, so you know India is a country which has the per capita income is 1820 US dollar per annum. So we can access that India don't have the high income as well as the low income. So that's why India is categorized as a low middle income country according to the income ratio of 2017. So in this way we can say the country which per capita income is more than $955 or less than $12,056 are called as a medium developed country. Example, Sri Lanka, Brazil and India. So we can say that India exists as a low middle income country. The limitation in the using per capita income as a criteria of development. So what are the limitation or what are the challenges when we access the criteria per capita income to calculate the development? Per capita income is a average income only. If there is unequal distribution of income in the economy, even a high per capita income may not lead to the development. So, income alone is not sufficient for the people's welfare. Only on the behalf of income we can't access the welfare of the people. They need safety, security, as we just discussed, that income is not only the sufficient measure for the development. People have a mixing development goal. So they need safety, security, good health, education, equal treatment, respect, etc. So there may not be development even in country where income is high, but these facilities are low. So in this way we can say except income, these other things are also essential, or if we want to compare the country, then we have to focus on the other things which are essential and other from the income, like equal treatment, education, healthcare facility, security and safety. Thank you. Rest of topic we will discuss in next video.